Hello, all you lovely creative people. How are y'all doing today? This is Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling. We are getting ready to finish off. I did 4 of these, and I've got 3 of them done, and then 1 more to go. So I just thought I'd bring you along for one of them as the kind of final let's decorate and that kind of thing. Now I had that big sticker sheet and I separated them out and gave one, there were 4 different colors. So each one got a pack of so whomever gets this, I'm going to give these as gifts to some of the local ladies that are just really super sweet to us all the time and stuff. So, let's see. I have a few bits and pieces. I have my, I already ran this through my beeswax, but I've got my string and my needle and my awl for sewing it together, because we do that. I got my Velcro for my closure, and then just odds and end doodads. So let's go ahead and get started. And I do have, the main thing that I have been doing is gluing them in. Now I've glued 1 in. I've left 1 just as a, it's in there, but you can take it out. And the other one, I left in there as well. I didn't glue it in. And I was going to show you how, if you want to have this for a slide in and out, that you can do that as well. May be able to do it on this one, but the only problem is I have a pocket on the final sheet. So I'm not sure I'm really going to want to do this for that, but I will show you guys how to do it, okay? I mean, I basically just did, but we'll go over that when we get there. Okay, so on top, remember now, we're wanting to keep everything flat. So, I'm not using a lot of anything. I'm not using anything with any profile to it or height to it, okay? Like, oh, I don't like that. I have another one. Where did I put you? Let's see, I have well, that's kind of pretty with the green Christmas tree. Merry Christmas on it. How about that? Let's do that, guys. Let's do that. I think this one has got green and gold pages. So this will work really nicely for that. And I have both glues going, but I don't know why I've been grabbing that Fabri-Tac. That's my last bottle. I have to get some more. I haven't found it at Walmart. I don't know. Somebody had said they think they stopped carrying it. So I don't know. But so there's my little decoration on the front. Now here is it's got my rub-ons, and it's got my my tree, and then on this side it's absolutely blank. So how about if we take, I did cut out a bunch of these little guys, and this one does need some red distributed throughout. So now another thing that I have been doing is taking a little piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 inches. I think that's what I've been doing. It's overkill, but sometimes it's easier to do something small with a longer piece that you're going to just throw away the excess. Okay, so basically I am tying a bow, and then I'm going to take the strings and tie my knot. So you want to kind of pull everything. And that's not going to keep it from untying, but it will kind of help. And nobody's going to be pulling on it. So, you know, it's fine. And then I'm just taking the one piece, and, you know, I can make it look, the one piece, make it look like it's getting hooked up. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just do it like I have been doing it. I just, this one had a little bit longer on one side. I had been kind of getting them even. So I'm pulling both of these down so that the bow is closer to the base of the neck, and putting some double-sided sticky tape down. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess. And then we'll glue this puppy down. Come on, there we go. This is where these bottles really shine, when you don't want a whole bunch because you're doing some little itty bitty spots and stuff like down those legs. You don't have to squeeze the bottle or anything. It will just come out very nicely. Oh, I was going to put it over here to bring some color, wasn't I? All right. And remember, you do have some double sticky tape back there, so make sure you give it a good press. Make sure everything gets down. I suppose you could make this into a little pocket or something, but again, I think this is, you know, the more pockets we get, the more things that we're going to really be filling up. And we need to kind of be easy with that because we don't want to over. So I could do, I have been doing like a little tag. Let's see. Let's just round these corners. I'm going to do the 1/4 inch. So we've got this here. I have these little tickets. I think they were Judy. I think Judy gave me all these little wonderful tickets, and I've been using the bejeebies out of them. Very nice. Nice to have all these little tickets. So just to give it a little something, something. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over. And then I think these were some nice cards that Judy did. And so this page is fine. Now we have another page that's really kind of blank. So I have been on these pages. I got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And I got a bunch of red. I didn't get any green. Now I don't remember if that was because there wasn't any green, really. If it was all red, or if I just focused on red. Ah! I don't know. But I got a bunch of red. It was really cute, but it was like, why didn't I get any green? I don't know. Because it's always kind of those nice Christmas colors. That's one thing, you know, it's not the nicest ribbon that I've felt, but it looks pretty. And it's a good color for, you know, for Christmas. It's a really good color. And then the foil is really nice as well. So now that gives that page some woohoo, some oomph. Now I do have these, but they're white. So we're going to save those for another page. And I don't want to do another deer in so soon. So just gonna, you know, I've really been trying to just keep things very, very casual, you know, just very, the people that are going to get these are not crafty people. And I don't know, now one gal I know, she journals. She loves to journal. So I think she'll probably just, you know, she'll know exactly what to do with this. Some other people, I just don't know. I don't know at all. Okay, let's see here. I also have a taller piece. I have some gold. I've been trying to use up all of my leftover type pieces. And I've been very pleased with doing that. What's on this side? Just green. Well, that's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. It's still the first half of the book, though, and I would like to kind of spraddle them out. Is that a word? I want to spraddle them out a little bit more. So let's get a little touchy-feely stuff, guys. BB Crafts. This is a 1/4 inch. I don't know. It's 3/8 of an inch, actually. Nice size. And beautiful text. You know me, I love if you can feel it and it's got good texture, and that's what I love. So, but I got this at BB Crafts. BB Craft. BEEBEECRAFT.com. Okay? And I just love it. It's a very nice velvet ribbon. I do not know if they had any wider, but you know, when I'm doing journals or mini albums, really, I'm not really wanting anything that's any wider than a 3/8 or, you know, a 1/2 inch. But I suppose that some people, I mean, there are some times that having a wider one would be quite lovely. I do have this that I pulled out. I didn't use it at all. But yeah, you see, if you had a wider one, this is an antique vintage. This was out of my mother's. No, this was out of my girlfriend Laurel's stash. I believe this is a pretty vintage piece. But let's see what this is. This is 2 inches. So, you know, that would make a great pocket. You could even die cut something out of it. You know, die cut flowers out of it and stuff. Ooh, yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. So, but I love this. And I got so many colors. So I just have been going to town with that. So I'm quite pleased with that little find. This definitely needs something, doesn't it? Now here's my little booklets. And this is just a little decoration on the inside. And then you have writing papers here. And they're stapled in. And, you know, so there's just made it out of cardstock. Or I shouldn't say, I don't guess it's cardstock. I think I used mainly the Echo Park paper pad Christmas delivery. A lot of that, I think, went with this paper. All the papers I'm using from all of my stash. You know, so good luck if you're wanting to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm wondering... I'm wondering if I can do... Yeah, that's just not that exciting, is it? Let's see if I have anything in these. Now, I do have some of these. Let's see. How do I get in there? Oh! Okay. right in there. So now I have gold and... No, it's, I guess they're all silver. So probably not going to work very well for me. Let me slide these back in. Not for this stuff. But those are cute. Die cut bells. So cute. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's 2 openings. We're just going to slap them puppies right back up in there. Let's see. I don't want to use all of these. And I do have, let's try this. Let me look in here. I do have a bunch more tickets. And I've done these on one, but I'm not wild about the red on this red. And more tickets. Here is Christmas cards, but a lot of blue in that. Oh, look. How about one of these? Let's use that one. Let's use that one. Yes. Woohoo! Thank you, Judy. Judy, Judy, Judy. Okay. Well, do I like that one? Not particularly. Let me see, what was the other one? I think the other one is going to go better. I love this one, but I think this other one is going to go better. Okay. Yes. Perfect. And I'm going to put the little piece right there. And then all I need is something. Let's see, what do I have left of my scraps? Or... let's see. Do I have anything in here? That's going to go. See, most of the stuff she gave me was a little bit more shabby chic Christmas, which is wonderful because I love that too. And these are great. I bet you I could cut those down. I got a little bit of glue closing that up. There we go. Okay, so it'd be great size, but that one's a little harder to cut down. This one will work. Let me go ahead and try and cut this one down. And this side... There's a Raggedy Ann in here, and I have a Raggedy Ann, and I love it. So I'm not going to push it all the way down because I want the Happy Holidays to show. So we're just going to leave it just like that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue get this in the center. Make sure I'm not gluing anything, no. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right down here. There we go. Wonderful. And that one was Gail's. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, thank you. Oh, let me put that back in there. Okay. So here we have, I can do this gold one. I can do the one with green candies on it. I try and do, if I have a stand-up one, you know, I have the light gold one. I think I like the darker one. I have one standing and one jumping, and I've been trying to put at least one on each one of the books. So, and one of them I've been putting a bow, and one of them I haven't, because I didn't want, you know, just the same thing. Ooh. It's like it barely comes out until I get to a little piece, and then it like goes. You know what I'm saying? I know you all know what I'm saying. I know you do. I know it, I know it, I know it. Okay. I had a pretty good Thanksgiving, and my shop did better than it did last year for Cyber Week and all, so that was very nice. Okay, so now I've been decorating these pockets, and I have this left. Webster's Pages. Of course, this is very old, so the sticky probably is getting petrified and does not want to come off of this. But it has kind of stretched, and it's I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put this here. It says Holiday Greetings, and it has a pine cone. And it says Greetings number 150. How is it cute? So I'm going to put that here, and then I'd like to have a little something else. Where is that very simple snowflake? Let's see. Okay, that works for me. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac. Even though this is kind of pulled and stretched out, when I go to glue it down with the Fabri-Tac, I just make sure I've got enough glue in that area, and I just kind of squish it back together, and it lays down nicely. So, you know, you can always kind of do that with a little bit of Fabri-Tac. So we're just going to take that, and I'm just pushing that little section down, straight down, no stretching. And there we go. Now let's get this. It's almost like those have a rounded bottom to them, and they don't always stand up, and it's very irritating. Okay, so let's get this where it's not going to hang over too much, because that is just a little bit of cardstock. It's not a chipboard piece or anything. So it's all right if it goes over the edge a little bit, but you don't want it to go over too far. There we go. There, that's cute. Got that little pocket. And tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I've been putting some extra writing paper in. Okay. Now here, I must have gotten some glue or something right there. So, let's see. That would cover that glue spot. Let's see. I think I kind of like that, and it will work, and it will utilize the last little bit of this. I have this in my shop, and there was just a little titch of it that she sent extra. So I kept it. Just for me. I'm sorry. Allergies. Oh my gosh. I took, actually when I left the house, it was about about 4:30, and we've been about 5:30 getting dark. And so I took the dog, my 2-year-old dog. The older one did not want to go with me. It was 38. Woo, that's coming out fast. It was 38 when we left, and it was 32 when we got back. And we went. I call it my mountain. You got to remember now, we live in Kentucky. We live in the foothills. You know, we live in the foothills of the Appalachian, I think. I think that's the mountain region that we live by or in. But anyway, we're from Florida, so that's a mountain. It's a really big hill. It's a really big hill, and there are parts of it that are really steep. And so it's a nice workout. But we went up, back down the other side, down along a road, and then we came back and go back up and back down. And that's only the second time I've done that since my surgery. And yeah, this girl is sore, and yeah. But I'm here crafting because I am having fun. I'm trying to see what else I might have that I would like to use over here. Can't really do, you know, we've got our paper, folded paper, and a little tag here. Let's see. I don't know. I could do a little side pocket. I could do a little side pocket. I'm going to cut this down though. It does not need to be that big. Maybe about a 2-inch. About a 2-inch, and then I think I need to cut this down about 1/8. Did I get it right? Nope, another. Okay, let's see. Here, just a smidge more. I know it would be a lot quicker if I just get my pencil out, right? Okay, so I'm going to move that so that I can see. Now, do I want that side or that side? I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do that because I think I'm going to give this person one more deer. And I'll put the golden deer on it. Alrighty. There we go. And that way it won't be too heavy. I could put it kind of in the center, down here. This is the only stand, well, no, I have this one. Okay. Huh. There we go. We'll just do that. We'll just do a little collage. A little collage. And I think I will do, I'm just going to tie it around the neck. go. And let's cut. And we'll just let that kind of fly around. We got one shorter one and one longer one. We'll just let that kind of fly around the way, where it wants to. I'd like for it to at least fly around downward. There. Okay, let's get this bad boy on. And then I will... Okay, now since I'm making these specifically to go into purses, right? Okay, so my my envelopes are not going to have a lot of decoration on them. But you certainly could do the decoration that you want, no problem. I think I have... This is an old front of an old card, and I think that will look beautiful right there. And then we have our back. So I'm gonna cut a few of these things off a little bit. They don't need to stick out that far. All right, so now to figure out how you're going to put them into your book, into your envelope, I should say. So this one, you could, if you wanted to, place a piece like this and then slide, whoops, yep, then slide your last page in, come on, slide it in. It would be easier if it was glued. And then that would keep it in there, and then you slide it out when you want to use it, or, you know, whenever, whomever is going to get it. So that's one way of doing it. Another way is taking the back page, of course once we sew it, take the back page and just glue it down right in the area where you're going to be inside the fold lines. And then it leaves room for a nice pen or pencil, which is really kind of cool, right? And then to close it, which I'm not going to do right now, I've been using Velcro dots. Okay, so let's go ahead, find our center. I'm going to go ahead and remove the booklet. And I have a little pad that I'm going to lay it on. I've got my awl. And you want to make sure that you're going straight down in, not at any angles. So you want to go straight down about the center. This is going to be a simple pamphlet stitch. So I'm about 1 inch from the top and the bottom, and then in the center. And that's our 3. Oh, I thought I had already, dadgummit, I didn't thread my needle. So now you get to see, what the heck? I feel like things are falling on me, but I don't have anything in the vicinity. Okay, that is a tattered end. And this one's also a tattered end. So let's get a fresh cut on it and see if I can get that in there. When you wet something that has multiple layers to it, right? You are actually expanding it. Just so you think about that. Now, if it's just a, where is my thing? It's just a piece of thread. Well, that's fine. If you think licking it is going to help you lick away. But if you've got multiple layers, like this has got 4 strings to it. I love these babies, but they don't last long with the, the thicker stuff. And my string is way too long, but you know, what are you going to do? So I start, because I want mine on the inside. I don't want mine on the outside. I did one of these on the outside and I was like, nah, I don't like it that way. It doesn't look as crisp and clean. Okay, so we come down through the center to the outside of the book and then up through the bottom or the top, whichever one. What is wrong? Oh, I got a silly little knot in there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. And sometimes if you pull it tight, it'll come right out. Because it's got, well, I'm just going to have to jerk it through. There we go. It's not very big. And this has got, you want to make sure you're leaving yourself enough of your tail. I'm sorry, you can't even see anything. Leave enough of your tail, then come back through the center, making sure you don't, like I just did. See this? It's gone through the thread. You do not want to do that, because then you can't tighten your thread well at all. Okay, so let's make sure we don't have our okay. And it did. Just what I said I didn't want to have happen, and it happened. Okay. Let's there, up through this way. Bring that there. Down this way. Make sure you're not getting through the thread, which I did again. First time. But it reminded me to tell you. There we go. And then we're going to go up through the other one. And you're basically done, except for tying a knot. It's really simple. Really simple. I think that people who say I don't like sewing in my signatures and stuff, when you're doing it into a book, but if you do like a single signature, they're really simple. Now you're going to take, you've got the one long stitch. Now you're going to take the one that doesn't have the long stitch, and you're going to pick this one up and slide it underneath this long stitch, so that now you have like a junction where everything's coming together. And now I'm keeping one piece tight. You don't have to keep both pieces tight. And I usually do a double knot in the one direction, and then I flip into a different direction and make another knot. And then I just, oh, that was very nice. And I just cut them. All right, so there is our signature. Isn't that pretty? And then all our goodies, and here is my place where my booklet goes. Yeah. Okay. So now again, if you wanted to slide this one in, which I'm not because it's got the pocket, you would just take your piece measure it right before the first score line and right before this first score line. Give yourself a 1/2 inch. Make sure though that it is going to allow your book to slide through it, which it should, and then glue them down. And I would glue them down a little closer to this edge than, you know, over here. I wouldn't say glue it all the way up, because I don't think that's necessary, and I think it would just make it a little too hard. But I would say leave, you know, leave about an inch. And glue that down and then slide your book in. But I'm just going to have these loose in here. And we're going to put our sides in first. We're going to put our front. I'm going to push this all the way to make everything square. And then bring this one down. Now I want to kind of keep this one square. I don't want to drag it in too far. I want to kind of keep it square as well. So, and then I'm just going to take one of my, you got side A and side B. Whoops, I only need one. And there's that one. And then you take the other side. Oh, I'm so sorry. And you lay it down on top of, excuse me, you lay it down on top of the first one you laid down. Keep it squared off and lay it down. And give it a nice little pinch so it really takes hold. So, there you go, guys. Pretty quick and easy. So you've seen this one. Oh, let me put, I've also got the stickers in there so they can put words on their pages or whatever. Oh, let me just show you these. So just real quick, they're all sewn together and they have some different decorations in there. It's all pretty much the same stuff. I had this little piece, so I made myself a little pocket. Got these pieces. Here is some more of that beautiful velvet ribbon from bbcraft.com. And yeah, so there's my little decorations. And then they got that color. And then this just sits right in here. I am going to add, I think I have some Christmas pencils somewhere. So, oh, for heaven's sakes. Now this one did not really, I don't know, but I glued, this is the one I glued in. Because I thought maybe it would help. It's almost like I made these too small. And this one just does not want to stay in. So this one was just going to be, I'm just going to put this in my idea book and one of these days I'll redo it. But there was that one. It was really cute. But again, I glued this one in. Got some nice stamps and material on there. Some nice ribbon. There's one of the, that's a card. Here's with papers. So that you can put the Christmas list or, you know, whatever. And then lots of good writing space. This one I chose to do the deers there. More of that. More writing papers and a tag. And then that's glued down. So, but that one, yeah. That one is not the one I gave you the instructions on how to make with this, with the sizes. Not. Okay, and then this is the last one. And again, this one just lays in there as well. That's their letters. And this one is probably one of my faves. So, let me move this. It keeps flipping in front. Here's the little booklet. And this is a card front. I think Gail gave me that one. And a little gold there. There's a nice deal. some lace. I just grabbed the stuff that was on my table. I had this little piece here, and I just took a little piece I had extra, put a little of that velvet ribbon on there. Bam! Gotcha's tag! Okay. There's some nice ribbon. I'm sure that's from an old card. And this was a gift, a thank you gift from somebody. I bought some stuff from them off Etsy. And there you go. I cut this out of some material, and that's one of those tickets. And just some more papers. So that is that one, guys. Super simple, super easy, quick. Make a great present. You know, if you've got some church ladies, if you're in a choir, this would make very nice gifts for those people. No, this one goes in here. I got no. Who got the gold? I mean the brown. I think the green one got the brown. Okay, that's right. Okay, but yeah, these are. Let's get them all in order here. And then this one goes with this one. All right, guys.